Toyota, one of the world's largest car manufacturers, is causing a stir by considering a major shift in its sales approach. They're contemplating abandoning the traditional wholesale business model and embracing the direct sales model, also known as the agency model. This potential change has sparked intense discussions among dealers, as car makers are re-evaluating the need to give away significant profit margins to dealerships and national sales companies. Join us in this video as we explore Toyota's decision to adopt the agency sales model and what it might mean for the automobile community. For decades, dealerships have enjoyed the freedom to choose whether to sell cars at full price or offer discounts to attract buyers. However, as companies venture into the realm of more expensive electric vehicles, EVs, they question whether it's necessary to sacrifice a significant portion of their profit margins to dealers and national sales companies. Matt Harrison, Toyota's head of Europe, believes that the existing distribution margins and models are no longer sustainable and that a complete upheaval of their business is on the horizon. Harrison argues that the legacy margins of 20 to 25% are excessive and that adopting the agency model could prove to be a more lucrative option for Toyota. So what exactly is the agency sales model? Well, the agency sales model is a direct sales approach in which car manufacturers sell their vehicles directly to customers through their own retail outlets. By bypassing the middlemen, dealerships, and national sales companies, car manufacturers can reduce costs and increase their profits. This shift to the agency model could have a profound effect on dealerships, which have traditionally relied on marking up the prices of vehicles to generate profits. Under this model, dealers would act as agents for the manufacturer, earning a commission on each sale instead of buying vehicles at wholesale prices and selling them at a markup. While this may reduce their profits, it also eliminates the need for dealerships to maintain costly inventories of vehicles. They will also provide support to customers while adhering to pricing restrictions imposed by the original equipment manufacturers, OEMs. Tesla was one of the first car manufacturers to adopt the agency model, and it has gained popularity in recent years. Other manufacturers, such as Volvo and Polestar, have also transitioned to this model in specific markets. However, this shift hasn't been without controversy, with dealerships and national sales companies expressing concerns about its impact on their profitability. The potential switch to the agency model has its most significant effect on dealerships that have traditionally relied on selling cars at a markup to generate profits. Under the new model, dealers now earn their incomes as agents for the manufacturer and no longer as standalone businessmen. The concerns around the shift is that while it might reduce their profits, it would also eliminate the need for dealerships to hold large inventories, which can be costly. Also, this new approach, compared to the dealership model, offers dealers more consistent compensation from manufacturers. The dealership model has had dealers operating in their own best interests. Without effective advertising, marketing, and sales tactics, they struggle to generate profits. However, transitioning to new sales models allows established OEMs to engage directly with consumers, fostering stronger relationships between dealers and manufacturers. Dealers remain vital in the buying process anyway, serving as retail partners who offer services and build relationships. At the same time, car manufacturers can optimize their outreach and increase their bottom line more easily. Dealerships would no longer be responsible for marketing and advertising vehicles, as these tasks would be handled by the manufacturer. This could potentially lower their marketing costs and allow them to focus on other aspects of their business, such as servicing and repairs. The agency model could also impact customers by allowing car manufacturers to sell their vehicles directly to consumers. This might result in lower prices, as there would be no additional markup from dealerships. Furthermore, the car buying process could become more streamlined, as customers would interact directly with the manufacturer, cutting out the middleman. However, some customers may prefer the dealership experience, valuing the personal touch and expertise that dealerships can provide. Dealerships often offer financing options and additional services that may not be available through a direct sales model. However, the shift in mindset among OEMs towards the best sales model is also driven by changing consumer preferences. Customers now desire a better omni-channel experience, improved price transparency, and a preference for a seamless online car buying process. Research conducted by Capgemini, a Paris-based IT and consulting company, surveyed approximately 6,000 consumers across 6 global markets. The study revealed significant areas for improvement in the automotive sales experience. An astonishing 75% of consumers expressed their expectation to purchase their next car online. The COVID-19 pandemic has undoubtedly accelerated this trend, as customers increasingly rely on online sales channels. The growing importance of online-only purchasing empowers OEMs to shape the sales funnel according to their preferences. It reduces overhead costs, allows for greater price control, and provides access to valuable consumer data through their websites. The study also found that 86% of consumers are willing to share their information with both OEMs and agents. This signifies a gradual erosion of the client-customer trust that has been integral to the traditional dealership model. However, this does not mean that sales efficiency and direct access to agents who genuinely care about car buyers are irrelevant. Ensuring an enjoyable car buying process at every step remains crucial. Furthermore, 77% of consumers expressed a preference for fixed prices between OEM dealer websites and offline channels. The global pandemic has further heightened the desire for price transparency. The era of haggling for the best price at car dealerships is giving way to a transition towards fixed pricing set by the OEMs. This shift provides consumers with a better understanding of pricing and simplifies the manufacturers' and dealers' calculations of profits per sale. The agency model, despite having advantages of bringing car manufacturers closer to customers and allowing for better pricing control, however, has significant challenges associated with its implementation. One major issue is the expansion of car makers' balance sheets, as they now hold all assets until the sale, which becomes even more problematic with the growing trend of leasing and finance arrangements. This poses risks and adds more assets to their balance sheets. Also, there is a concern that the agency model may stifle the entrepreneurial spirit of dealers and agents. While customer loyalty can now be built at the OEM level, it may be lost at the agent level, potentially affecting sales and relationships. In times of low supply and high demand, the agency model allows for easy price control. However, during a transition to a buyer's market, it may lack agility and flexibility. This requires the OEM to invest in staff, pricing intelligence, and workflow solutions to adapt. Hybrid models, where some cars are distributed through traditional dealerships and some through the agency model, present a risk for OEMs. They bear new costs and investments but may not fully benefit from the anticipated efficiencies of the agency model, potentially impacting their profit margins. Price transparency and comparability increase with more OEMs adopting the agency model, making a non-competitive price position a risk for losing sales. Mainstream brands with a higher asset turnover may be more vulnerable to this. Despite these challenges, advocates of the agency model like Toyota believe they can create an omni-channel, seamless, and haggle-free customer journey. However, it is crucial to evaluate whether it delivers the expected benefits as major automotive groups worldwide implement this model. In general, the potential shift to the agency model is a hot topic in the automotive industry, with many car manufacturers considering it as a means to improve profitability on more expensive electric vehicles. While this model could reduce costs for manufacturers and potentially lower prices for customers, it could also have a significant impact on dealerships and national sales companies. As the industry continues to evolve, it will be fascinating to observe how this transition unfolds and the effects it has on all parties involved. But the question remains, will Toyota be able to break through and join Tesla in the practice of this model? Well, that's what the industry has to watch out for. But then, what do you think about this topic? Let us know down in the comments section.